Hello everyone, everybody. How are you guys doing? This is Bing. So let me put the audio in to show you guys how to put the max power key for AEA Challenger Bigbore 357, 457, and 510 caliber. Okay, 30 inches. So first of all, better safe than sorry, right? Release the degas the system first. Degas the air. And while the hourglass is, remember this, okay? While the hourglass is, degas the air. And then, next step, take the meter off, or just leave it. It's up to you. So next one, we need to make sure there's no air inside, okay? No air inside. This is very, very, very important, okay? Say, check this, max power key. Okay. So, and the next one, we're going to, remove 8 lumber rings on that and remove the trigger stuff, the screw. When you take that down, it's very easy, but when you put it back, it's kind of tricky. So that's why this audio is like 22 minutes long. So, okay, so remove the shroud. Okay, remove the shroud. And remove the nut on the shroud. And put it away. Don't lose it. Okay, we don't have the parts for that. Okay, don't lose it. And next step, let's remove the screws on the trigger side. Okay, on the trigger side. Same thing, use the millimeter and a wrench. It's very easy. Just release it. Okay, see the lumber we use. Okay, just release it. You don't need to take that all the screw out. Just release it. Yeah, release it. Okay, so yeah. So next step will be release the screws on the 8 lumber rings. Let's take it. Yeah. Let's check it. Those 4 screws. Okay, those 4 screws. You don't need to take them off. Just make sure it's totally released. Okay, use this tool. Just like I said, when you take it down, it's very easy. But when you put it back, it's kind of tricky. If you don't know the tricky, especially for the trigger part, it's going to break the people call it the trigger seal or something like that. Okay, but you can choose take it off or leave it on. Just make sure you totally lose it and put it away. Well, we're not going to do this, but until some people ask us, some of our customers ask us, they really wanted to know how to do it. Yeah, that's why we put this video, and there's also the videos like showing how to disassemble Challenger, AEA Challenger Bigbore. Same thing, okay? Loose of screws. 3. Three of it, just lose it. You don't need to take them off unless you really want to. So make sure you can remove this, okay? And then you can just remove that. See? Yeah? Take that away. Pull it aside. And the next step will be like remove the tube. After remove the tube, you will see, what's that and how to do that. Okay, yeah, you still need like a 1-2 screws to be released. Actually, 4. Remove this part. You need first of all take the spring, the hammer part out. Okay, release those 2 screws first. You need to take those screws out, actually, this whole part. First of all, let's take this. Totally release it. Okay, release it. And take that out. You will see. Press it and pull that out, and now you can feel it. Take that out. Take the cover, spring, and the pin. Set, put it away. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay, guys, we don't have actual part for that. Okay, now you need to remove another 2 screws. So in this way, you can remove the tube. Otherwise, you cannot remove the tube. That'll be the same Allen wrench like the one you use those 2 screws at the back. Okay. Let's just do like this and take this whole part off. Okay. And now, yeah, you can take the gun apart, right? Yeah, that's the part that we need to remove the tube. Okay, don't lose anything. Okay, don't lose anything. Don't lose anything. That little thread, it doesn't matter which side you put in. Okay, but you need to keep it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. And then here comes the easy part. Here comes the easy part. Yeah, that's the easy part. Just remove the tube, and you will see the wall, and you can pull the wall out. Actually, it's very easy. Yeah, that's it. You see the wall? This is the original wall, right? And there's a pin over there. Remove that pin. Yeah. So now you remove the original wall, and you can put the max kit wall. But here's another thing: the O-rings on the max kit wall is a little bit smaller than the original one. So you need to change the O-rings on here, put the original one on the max kit. Okay, that's how, you know, one or two of our customers after they install, they said, oh, it's leaking, they freak out. And later on, we figured out, yeah, because the O-ring size is wrong. So, yeah, remove that side, the O-ring, put on the max kit. You can see the size difference. Right, you can see the size difference. Okay, just put the bigger one. Put the big O-ring you took down from the regular kit. Okay, and put it on the max kit. Yeah, put on the max valve. Yeah, this side face up. Actually, there's a hole on there. You can see. You know, I don't think you can put a different way. So now you put this pin in. Okay, to lock the valve. You use rubber hammer to hammer it in if it is very hard to put in, and it's not a big deal. You can just hammer in, and some guns are very easy. You can just push in. Some guns you need to hammer it in, but you have to make sure both sides is right. Okay, so it doesn't matter from which side you put this pin in, but anyway, it will lock it. So after that done, then we go to the next step. Then right now we can just thread it in. All the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Here we go. Okay, now here's the part, easy part. Put that way. Put the original key away. Okay, so let's take a look. Next step. Right? You need to put the next that little friends. Remember we see that before in that hole. Okay, so let's do the next step. Put the upper part. Remember that little friend? Yeah. That little friend face to that hole over there. Okay. Cock the gun. Remember? Alright, don't cock the gun. Okay, just leave that down there. If you cock the gun, it's going to break the bolt part all the way back. Okay, make sure it's uncocked. Okay, and then put the trigger part on. And here comes the most important part. Some friend, oh well, might make a mistake. Don't over tight it. Don't tight it. If you tight it, it's going to break the cell down there. Okay, so let's just do this. Press that one. See? Press first. Press. press and tight. Okay, press and tight. Don't tight. Don't force it in. If you force it, it's going to break that cell. We don't have that many cells for you guys, and we figured out the people broke the cell over there, and they say, you know, poor quality. Actually, it's not, because they did it, you know, the wrong way to put that in. Okay, so you have to make sure like that. Okay, press it and tight it, not tighten and press it. Okay, so let's remove it and do it again for you guys. This is very important part, very important. Okay, like that. Okay, don't tight it, don't tight it. Okay, press it, press it, press it. Okay, don't tight it, don't force it in, don't force it in. Okay, press. Okay, press it, then tight. Okay, press and tight. Don't tighten, press. Okay, don't force it in. Press that part and tight the screws. Okay, press and tight. See, now it's locked. Okay, so let's go to the next step. Put the pin in. You see the difference? Okay. Put the pin in. And if you have the washers inside, now it's the time to remove the washers. Okay, so yeah, and put the spring in. Make sure the spring, you know, it's on that 3 o'clock, on that 3 o'clock to receive. Okay, and now press the cable. Because if you don't put it right, your trigger might not work. Okay, or you might cannot put this part in. Okay, then plug in those part in and tighten the screw here. Then here we go to the first tricky part. Okay, so let's do it again. Show you guys. See? Let's show you guys again. Okay, check it. Press. Okay. Press it and press it in. Okay, so otherwise you cannot put back. Okay, so it's like you fired. Okay, you pull the trigger, fire the gun. And, otherwise you don't have enough space to put that in. Okay, so press those in and tight the screw. Don't over tight it. Don't over tight it. Okay, remember guys, just hand tight. Don't over tight. Don't over tight. Okay. Okay, here we go. Then we're going to come to another tricky part. Don't over tight. Say it like this way. Just hand tight. Okay. So here comes the tricky part. And install the symbol ring and also the trigger part. So when you press this in, it's a little bit, you know, you need to press it, but be careful though, you don't want to break anything. Okay, so press it down slowly. Of course, you need to put that, you know, the trigger part. Okay, you see that? Okay, here comes the part. Here comes the part. You need the rubber hammer to hammer it a little bit more. Yeah, rubber hammer. Hammer a little bit. And now you need to put the safety on and pull the old, like it's fired position. You see it? Like it's fired position. Okay, push all the way in, like a fired position. You see that? Right, seems like you know, remove it out before, right? See? Okay, here's the part. And don't over tight it. Don't over tight it. Don't tight it. Okay, so don't tight it. And you have to make sure that part, don't tighten anything, because you have to make sure it can be put back to the stock first. And then you can tighten the screws. Okay, otherwise you have to move back and forth, and back and forth, and it might not work. Okay, so let's put that way, and then put this guy back. See if you can put it into the stock. Yeah, right. If you can put it in the stock firmly, so that means that's it. So that means it works. So rubber hammer, okay, rubber hammer. First of all, make sure you can put this in, and then next step will be like tighten the screws on the eight rings. We call it 8 rings, number 8 rings, okay, because look like number 8. And make sure you can put the screw in the locket. Now, let's take a look. So just use a millimeter Allen wrench. Let's say it again, international millimeter Allen wrench. That means it's not quite right. Make sure both screws can be screwed in. Here we go. And then if you're done this part, actually the trigger part should be done either, because they're roughly the same concept, roughly the same thing. Okay, so those 4 screws, remember. Now you can tighten those 4 screws. This will make the gun exactly can put the back like original. Okay, so everything should be cool. Yeah, you see which one we used. Be honest with you guys, we actually do not have that many user report like they have the problem put the gun back, but I just want better safe than sorry. Just tell you guys how to put this correctly. So because before we released the video like how to disassemble and assemble the AEA challenge board part, the same concept, roughly the same. The only difference is just change the valve, right, for this video. So, but it's it's kind of complicated procedure. That's why we said, especially remember that part, press and tight, not the tight and press on the trigger group. Okay, press and tight the screws. Okay, so now everything's cool. So, and we can remove those 2 screws. Because right now everything's on the original position. So everything's working. So check this. Then the next step will be like only one thing left is adjust the trigger. Then everything should be fine. Then we're good to go. And from this side, you guys can see how hard it is. Each time we fix the gun for customers, the same procedure, right? Same procedure. Okay, so let's adjust here. Let's just pull. Okay, check it. Put the safety on. Okay. Say pull all the way safety on. Okay, safety on. Pull the trigger back. Safety on, trigger back, and tighten. Safety on, trigger back. Okay. And let's say it. Say okay, so pull it. Then you can say can decock it, right? Save and decaulk. Great. Test a couple of times and put the safety on and off to see if safety works. If everything works, cool. Then all you need to do is just put everything back. That's it. Make sure safety works. Okay. Make sure safety works. Okay. Make sure. And also screws. Yeah. Jason forgot. Okay. So yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Just make sure it's not shaking. That's it. And put the shroud back. Put the shroud back. Let's put knot first and the shroud back. And then you can see everything back to normal. The meter back, right? The meter back, tight it. Just hand tight a little bit. Don't over tight it. Don't over tight it. Okay, guys, don't over tight it. And for example, you drop it, you don't know how to put it in. Okay, so let's show you guys. Like this way. Okay. Buffer like this way in. Buffers. 1, 2, 3. Last one doesn't matter which side. Okay. And then put the shroud back. It's almost everything, you guys, and now you can see, right? It's not that hard. It's just a little bit tricky. Remember that part. Remember that part for the trigger part. Press and tight. Press and tight. We don't have everything for you guys. Okay, so we don't have that many parts. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.